Okay, 4 seconds, but now at least you can see something. Sorry about that, but yeah. Oh yes, I was supposed to talk about private medicine in Poland, private healthcare in Poland. So for about $15 to $20 a month or more, but it usually doesn't exceed $50 per month. You can get coverage for various stuff in private clinic. It's more like a franchise of clinics. It's not like you have one to choose, but so yeah, that's basically visits and basic stuff are for free in that in what you pay. But of course it doesn't mean a lot. The cheapest ones, the cheapest tiers are always made in such a way that they lack this one necessary thing that you need. So you can't go for $15, you have to go for $20 to $25 to really have what minimum normal person might need. And then there come problems with honoring this stuff. Besides some of those, okay, I visited one of them when I wasn't paying for private insurance, because you can walk in and pay for a visit. It's not that expensive. It's like a normal visit in a regular doctor, $25 or something for a visit. I asked because I thought I had a broken leg. The doctor assured me I have no broken leg, but sent me on very expensive test and sent me and told me to buy the gel to make it feel better. The second doctor who performed the test said, "Oh, I see that you have a broken leg." And then he ordered a third test, which of course costed even a bit more. So by the time third test confirmed that I have a broken leg, I was about $300 behind, and I asked the clerk, "Could you at least don't know, because next would be the cast. I don't remember the word. The hard thing that pour over broken joint. Could you at least like waive the costs of doing that, or maybe waive what I paid to the first doctor, the one who told me that it's nothing and that I shouldn't worry about it, that I am over, like that I have a hypochondria or something, and that I need to buy a freaking gel, which I already bought and it wasn't cheap. They said no. The second doctor, who felt guilty, about this because he's more of a real doctor, he said he can waive his payments, but obviously there is a payment for the stuff that goes into the cast. So he cannot waive that. He can waive what I paid him, everything. He did say except the first test, which confirmed that I have a broken leg, because he feels like without that's valid. That's something, and I agreed with him. Yeah, this is absolutely crucial and valid, so no need to remove that. But the cost, would be another cost of the cast would be another $300. I'm like, I don't have this kind of money. So the doctor said, okay, you can go to this shop there. It will cost about $40. You've been walking on it for 3 weeks, so it's without movement, so it's good. Just put this protective, stuff on it tightly and walk like this for a couple of weeks more. Don't remove it for 6 weeks at least. And that's how we separate. Of course, the private sector didn't see fit repaying me for giving me a diagnosis of everything is fine, you're trying too hard to see something that isn't there. I didn't ask the second doctor for his money back, because that would be taking out of his personal money, not from the private health provider. But when I was insured, it was still bad. Like, everyone treats you like they know you better. You're just one of the thousands of clients. They don't have time. You are here in 3 days, which is super short, which you should be thankful for. So be thankful for this and all of this. The third type of healthcare in Poland is semi-private. That's my way of calling it. It's basically public doctors that have a private practice, often on their own, or sometimes with their significant other, or with someone else from the hospital, but usually it's small, it's not exceeding 2-3 people at most, because it's not always, super legal. Benefits: you pay more for visits, that's a con, but you are ensuring the doctor is completely, fully, absolutely focused on you. He doesn't have 10,000 patients that he needs to think of as blah. He has 40 patients across a month, and he's serious about it. What else? In case something requires hospitalization, they can take you to their own hospital and, let's just say, bend some laws on this, and then you are on public healthcare, so you don't pay anything. Which that's the illegal part. That's why many doctors don't advertise this especially well. And they allow it to only spread by word of the mouth, because so you both have in this specific kind of problem that you have, if you need it, you have full backing of the hospital and full use of public medicine, and they can always consult. You are their patients, so they're not above like asking their friend in a different department to give them a solid and make something for you for free. Like, I remember when I was in I can't say where. Okay, I was in one of the hospitals, in one of the older hospitals in Krakow, and there was a psychologist there, and she had contacts with internal medicine and various other departments, because she was a person who evaluated patients psychologically. And she noticed my labored breathing, and she asked what happened, and I said that I was, I had a pain in my chest and stuff like this. 2 minutes later, I'm hooked up to echocardiogram, fully professionally done. I was healthy, but she didn't want to take chances. By the way, she was very famous in certain circles. The court ordered her to give up all the documents on certain patient of her that was allegedly in the mafia. For some reason, her office burned down. must have been that mafia. So yeah, you know, I could trust her completely because she would go a long way to protect her patients, which is something that's very rare in psychiatry and psychology, if you know those fields well. I don't believe the court was happy, but they never found any evidence it was her or mafia or something like this, so I suspect spontaneous combustion, but yeah. Sadly, she retired a long time ago. Dad asked me also for needles for, you know, to give himself insulin. Right. Sunday evening. That's the best time to ask for this. Every sane apothecary is closed. And the ones that are open, they probably sold it out 6 hours ago. Okay, I don't know if there will be like, if I will record myself going back, because what will they talk about? Chinese medicine in Poland? Oh my God. I don't know a lot about this, but let's just say that most of it comes down to how gullible a person is. Chinese medicine is a medicine that we are still using, all of us, especially in China, and it's is one that's still working, not the one that people still believe works. Unless you're going for placebo. Okay, enough. Okay, take care, goodbye, see you later. Subscribe, like, and all of that. Bye.